Hey, hi, I'm Adaeze Feyisayo, and you are welcome to Adventures from today's video. I'm going to be talking about the relationship between depression and the vagina, or simply put, how anxiety, depression, stress affects the vagina. Yeah, so before we start, you know what I always say, go and click the subscribe button, like this video, and hey, share it so you can go on this adventure with someone else, not just me and you. All right, so let's get into the video. Now, many people don't know this, but our mental state actively affects our sex organs, especially the vagina. Yeah, so people who have vaginas, this is for you. This is for you. First things first is psychologists and doctors have actually noted that a reduced level of dopamine in our bodies actively affects our sex organs. What? Anxiety actively inhibits how wet we can get during sex. Like, what? I mean, it makes sense, but like still it's like, wait, what? The human body is so fascinating. So for this quick chat today, I'm just going to talk about what is known as depressed vagina, and also it's a medical term more or less, and also talk about the connection between bacterial vaginosis and depression and stress. So, the American Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology produced a longitudinal study that looked at the connection, the association between like psychosocial stress and also bacterial vaginosis. Now, if you don't know what bacterial vaginosis is, it basically is just a condition that is characterized by like there's an alteration in the vaginal flora. That kind of means like the environment your vagina exists in or maintains. Yeah, and basically it just means that there's a huge reduction in the lactobacillus. I'm just going to put the spelling on the screen. Mind my pronunciations. Yeah. So predominant lactobacillus is produces hydrogen peroxides in the body and is a predominant anaerobic bacteria species in the vagina. So if there's anything that occurs where there's a reduction in it or there's an imbalance, literally is to bacterial vaginosis, which is an uncomfortable condition. Yeah, for you to experience as a woman, it can be very uncomfortable, even as just like as a person who owns a vagina, it can be uncomfortable. And the weirdest thing is like this study showed that your mental states, how stressed you are, whether you're anxious or depressed, increases the probability of you getting BV. So I know there was a time on TikTok where people, women and I think non-binary persons are just on TikTok talking about how they were depressed and then they also had BV, and like their depression made their vaginas depressed and God gave them BV. Or in another case, what is also popularly known as the depressed vagina, which I've also mentioned before, which is basically also called vulvodynia. So vulvodynia is also another condition of the vagina, which is also increasingly painful, very painful, where a person feels pain, like pain in their vagina. And oftentimes why it's referred to as the depressed vagina is because medical practitioners have always prescribed antidepressants, and that helps. Now, the cause of vulvodynia is still somewhat unknown. When you're depressed, your habits literally can also affect your general health condition, because at that point in time your general immune functioning is down or really susceptible to more infections or health crises, more or less. But then say for example, when I feel depressed, I don't want to get out of bed, I don't want to do anything. So, and I think a major point on many people who suffer from depression is lack of appetite, and also feeling the urge to move and clean or even clean their environment. Do you understand what I mean? Or to even socially interact. So as such, if you are in bed for 3 days consecutively, you've not gotten out of old panties, you've not had a proper bath, you've not that aired your room out. All of these things, at the end of the day, if you end up having something like yeast infection, it's not so surprising. What you can do is, one, I think bacterial vaginosis, right? Oftentimes it highly occurs when you have more than 3 sexual partners, 2-3 sexual partners, where, for example, oral sex or douching, which is why I always emphasize keep your vagina dry. Okay, keep it dry. Do not douche. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you are going to constantly be having sex with more than 2 sexual partners, 3 sexual partners, please use contraceptives. Oral sex, hi, hey, hello, hi. Get a dental dam. You can't pass on STIs, and even incur other, make you experience other uncomfortable conditions of the vagina. Yeah, so eat a lot of like probiotics, either probiotic pills or things like yogurt that are rich in like probiotics to help you get back your lactobacillus that has been depleted. So I think that's pretty much it for BV. At the same time, I encourage everyone to get professional help. If you are feeling depressed, you're feeling anxious, get professional help and get yourself a mental health care routine. You deserve to know that you're not alone, that you are valid, you are valuable, and you are utmostly precious, and the feelings of this world do not make you feel worthless. Yes, so I'm giving you, all of us adventures from like giving you a large hug. And moving on, yes, to the depressed vagina, aka vulvodynia. To depressant health for vulvodynia, another thing you're advised to do is have sex. I know, like, what? Have sex. Exercising the vagina helps a lot. Medically, you just need to work it out. So even if it's just with masturbation, sex toys, if you're not actively having sex, because the older we get, the vestibule and the vagina cells, also we just gotta work it out, work it out, yeah. So you gotta work it out. I know it can be busy with the more we work and get busy with school and all of these things, but take care of yourself, pleasure yourself, clean up your space, care for your body. Take even if you don't have appetite, hey, take multivitamins, or just eat something little nutritious. And remember the positive mantras I said earlier. You are valuable. If you feel anything is off, you feel like, oh, I have bacterial vaginosis, or I feel like this is what she described as vulvodynia, please go check out a medical practitioner, get an examination done, and get a professional to tell you what's going on down there. Okay, how our human body is so interconnected is really, really fascinating and exciting in its own way. Thank you, Jem, for watching to the end of this video. If you like this video, if you felt like you learned something new in this video, know what to do. Click the subscribe button, hit the like button. Don't forget to check out other videos on our channel. Oh yeah, and we have this cool blog, yeah, where you get amazing stories and experiences from the bedrooms of African women. It's hot, it's sizzling, it's educative, it is spicy, because African women be doing it, okay? I'm doing it so well, so good. There's a story for anybody and everybody, and yeah, you definitely want to check out, the link is on the screen, and also check the description box. So till I see you in another video, hey, take care of your mental health and also your vagina. Mwah.